Gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. So, yesterday I said that, well, no, I didn't say if you don't step up, this series will stop. But I understand that the views have dropped off because FIFA at the moment, there's nothing really happening. The gameplay is absolute trash bags. So nobody really wants to watch it. It's not just the Road to Glory, it's all of my videos and a lot of other people's videos as well. Only the big personalities are really thriving right now, and that's just because of them rather than the content. So, with that in mind, if you guys can do that for me again and hit the like button, because you came out in force yesterday, you really did go ham on the likes, it really does help me a lot. Gets me up the search engines, gets more views to the videos, makes me feel good about myself, and I need that. I'm a very insecure person. So, thank you very much for the support, and if you could do that again, that would be absolutely incredible. Now, we've got a lot to get through. I need to explain the coin balance somewhat in the top left, because we are down. We're down about 150,000 coins right now. We're down a lot of money. And the reason we're down a lot of money, well, maybe not 150, maybe sort of, yeah, no, we are. Yeah, it's about 150k. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. It's gone on a lot of SBCs and nothing else. That's all I've done. I've done SBCs. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, we've done Spain. I'm about to submit that right now. The Spanish league is complete. However, it came at a price, and the issue that I have personally is, because I'm on PC, it gets expensive, a little bit more expensive than console. So I've managed to do this as cheap as I can. I did have two goalkeepers, exactly. In fact, he's the same goalkeeper. And if you want to know how to do it, you literally just need to go onto Twitter or to YouTube or something, and search up, what is it, like, I don't know, SBC duplication glitch or something like that. I don't know. It's basically, you need to go onto the web app and you can add one into concepts, you can add one into the team, and then you need to go from the transfer list and send him over to the club, blah, blah, blah. It's quite difficult to explain unless I actually show you how to do it, and I'm not going to show you how to do it. It's not difficult, you just need to be able to go onto the web app. That's pretty much all it is, but you need to just Google it, YouTube it, Twitter it, whatever. It's easy enough. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the chemistry with the two keepers, or three keepers in the team, so I needed to go and buy a CDM. So this guy right here cost me nearly 8k, but I had to convert him down from a CM to a CDM. Thankfully, I had what I needed in the club. I've packed the left back, so that saved me 20k. The right back I had to buy, 15,000 coins, no way around it. CDM I managed to pack, thankfully, yesterday, and the goals we managed to do. So to be fair, that didn't cost me that much. That wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. It could have been much worse. We only get an Electrum Players pack back for it, but it's a means to an end. It's nothing to do with the pack per se. Now, speaking of packs, I have 14 of them. I will add another 5 before we even get going here, right? So the next team and the final team is, of course, Huesca. Now this is absolutely ridiculous. They need to do something about this. That has cost me so many coins. They need to put a brick slot, or at least one, if not 2 brick slots in, right? So maybe a centre back or a right back or something like that, or even both, because the players, the player prices are astronomical. They are crazy. The keeper, nearly 10,000 coins. One of the centre-backs cost me 12,750. The other centre-back, who's actually a CDM, cost me 10,750. Centre-mid here cost me 11,000. CDM there cost me 11,750. Did I buy? No, the keeper, the striker is purchased. The right mid cost me 5.5. And I think I packed most of the goals. I've got away there, to be fair, without spending a ridiculous... I know I've spent 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, about 50 to 55,000 coins to complete Huesca. I didn't pack any of the silvers. I have opened, I dread to think how many silver packs I've opened. I really do. Hundreds. And I didn't pack a single Huesca player. So, yeah, completing Spain again is going to get messy. I'm not going to get messy. It's going to get very messy, you know? No? Wrong choice of words. But we've completed Spain, which is a good thing. I can go back through a lot of those teams again, by the way, and generate even more packs, which I will do in tomorrow's episode. I could do it today and have an absolute bonza, but I'm not going to. We're just going to submit this. Oh, well, we have submitted this. We're going to get ourselves Casemiro, which is a 90 rated player. That is fantastic. And that's why, it's one of the reasons why the SBC costs as much as it does. There are a lot of teams in there, and a few of them are tricky, but Casemiro is now in the team. Now, I'm going to use him for a little bit, to be fair, because his stats are pretty impressive. High defensive work rate. He's got some really nice stats on him. But I'm going to play him instead of Fabinho or instead of De Rossi or one or the other. I'm going to play him in the CDM role for a bit, see how we get on with him. But ultimately, he's going to go into an SBC. And I'm thinking he's going to go towards Laurent Blanc to get the 87 rated team done. And we can take out a few of the 86s, 87s, and then we can use those in the 86 or the 85 rated team or whatever we have left to complete. In fact, let's have a quick look what we have left to complete. Rivaldo will go into the icon very, very soon. The 87 rated team, I've basically got built-in principle. There's 5 chem differential there, and we are 1 rating off. But all I need to do is put an 85 rated player instead of Timo Werner, and that goes to an 87. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to... I'll take someone like Pookie out, for instance, and I will put Casemiro in here. Now, I've not worked this out completely. I'm not going to do it just yet because, like I said, I want to play with him a little bit. Oh, hello. There he is. So that's an 87 rate team, obviously, but I think I could probably take out another 2 86s out of that team. Like I could get rid of Benatia, so I don't need to buy that card. I can buy De Vries instead. That's it for chem and rating. Maybe we could even... Oh, hello. Don't want to do that. Maybe we could even use Honda. Because Honda is one of those ones that... Yeah, there you go. I can save Carlos Vela, put Honda in there, and still have the chemistry. Can I get away with putting an 84 instead of an 86? No, you can't quite do that. I'd have to have a tinker around with it and see what we can do. But I mean, that right there, I could submit. I could buy De Vries for, what is it, like 5k? Yeah, about 6,000-7,000 coins, nothing too crazy, and then that would be it complete. Yes, Skriniar is going, and he's our main Skriniar, right? And yes, Handanovic is going, and he's our main goalkeeper. However, we could then go and submit the 85 or the 86. I'd probably have enough to do the 85, and then we could grind to the 86. That would be job done. We could do the 100k pack to help us along. We'd have a 50k pack, and I'd have a 45k pack, and all of the Spanish League SBCs back again, to the point where we might be able to complete the 86 from what we get from all of those packs. And then it's just a case of slotting Laurent Blanc in, and then a lot of people were saying, yes, get Schmeichel, and I'm tempted to be fair, because it's not an expensive SBC. 83, 84, 85, and then an 86 rated team with only a couple of informs here or there. The 83 and 84 rated team probably going to be harder to complete than the 86 rated team, but inform wise it's not a big deal. I can get around that. I've had to spend a lot of money though, as you can see, right? We're down from 400 odd thousand coins to 264. It made me sick doing it, but it was either that or just sit there opening bronze packs and hope that we eventually managed to get enough to get silvers to pack a Huesca player. And it was taking far too long. We weren't getting there. Transfer list is looking all right. A lot of bronze stuff. Put Krishna up for sale. Used him a fair bit. Got a little video out of him as well, which is always nice. And he's now on his way out. So eventually he'll sell for about 15k, I would have thought. We're going to clear that off though. I'm going to go and claim my division rival rewards. Don't get excited here. And I actually tempted to take tradables. Managed to get into rank 3. Didn't have to play an awful lot. Taking coins wouldn't be a bad idea. We've got a lot of packs to open, but I do want to take packs. I do really want to take the tradable packs, to be honest, but I am going to take the untradables because we are looking for high-rated cards. The issue I'm going to have here is I feel like I'm going to get a lot of duplicates. I really do. Next week, depending on where we are, I may take tradables because I would love to pack like an 86, 87 rated player and to be able to sell him so that we can actually regenerate some of our coins a little bit. I do open a lot of tradable packs, but I don't know, I just feel like I need to take up my balance a little bit. Let's start getting through them. A lot of them are good packs, some of them are not so great packs. This is a 7.5, but the general rule of thumb is the more packs you open, the greater chance you've got of hitting something, right? None of them are silver packs, they're all gold, and anything we hit that isn't a duplicate is going to help us towards I've got a lot of transfer list space, so I'm just gonna whack it all on the transfer list unless it's something that we can sell immediately and I know exactly how much it goes for. I'll do the small gold players packs because you only get one rare, a lot of gold, but Only one rare. Unlikely that we're going to hit anything decent. I've hit a couple of boards out of these in the past, but a lot of comments. Keep the series going. Love the SBC grind. Cheers, Tom. Thank you very much, Tom. I appreciate the kind words. Unless you were saying cheers, Tom, and you think my name is Tom. A lot of people have, I don't know why, but they think the V in the TVM is actually an O. I don't know why. A lot of people call me Tom. I don't. It's not my name. I don't get it. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for the support on the series nonetheless. Could have used Skriniar in the 86 and then used Aaron's or Pookie in the 84. No, I couldn't have because it doesn't work for Chem. Otherwise, love the vids. Keep them rolling. No, I couldn't. Oh, jeez, was wept. Look at all the duplicates there. I did try. Trust me, it just didn't work for Chem. I couldn't do it. I needed chemistry. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna get him back again. It's not like I'm not wasting coins by using League SBC players in these sort of packs. What are we doing here? Premium Electrum. Let's do a Premium Electrum because they're generally useless. Although we do get some silvers in here as well, though, which can definitely come in handy. We're going to get a board out of this one. Nice. Hello. What are we going to get? German goalkeeper. It's going to be Baumann, which, you know, I'll take it for sure, but it's not the best, is it? Not a bad little silver here, actually. We got ourselves a 4K. Oh, he's literally just been listed. A 4K silver that'll go back into the Saudi League SBC. I saw that, right? And for some reason, I instantly thought, oh, Huesca. No. So, never mind. Pop all that up on the transfer list. We'll sell that later on. There's a comment here, actually, that I wanted to address. Please don't do any more icons which are you going to put into SBCs. It is incredibly waste of resources. Baby icons are so low now and will only be lower. Let me show you something. I haven't planned this. I haven't looked at it ahead of time or anything, but I want to show you exactly what the PC market is all about. Icons are at an all-time low. I agree with you. However, look at the state of this, right? I'm going to have to type it in. Let's go to 300k. No icons for 300,000. Okay, let's go up to 400k. Okay, we've got a couple. But look at them. 400,000 coins for an icon. You're telling me that you want me to go out and buy an icon for 400k to put into an SBC to then have to complete the rest of it? No. Completing Schmeichel will cost me less than 400k, and we get packs back for it as well, and then I can put Schmeichel into another SBC. It's far more cost effective for me to use high-rated untradable players than it is to go out and spend 400,000 coins on an icon to put into an SBC. If I do that, all my liquid coins gone instantly. I don't get any packs back. I get one pack back for it when I submit the icon. But if I was to go and get Schmeichel, it's not going to cost me a single coin in liquid. I use all my untradables, all the League SBC cards, which we'll do again anyway, and we get packs back for it, and I get that big 100k pack, and I've kept all my liquid coins. It takes a little longer, for sure, but it's far better for me personally, especially being on PC. To be honest, I would even say that it's better on console to do it that way than it is to go and buy the icon. So, no disrespect, but genuinely feel like what I'm doing is the most efficient way to do it. Not the whole thing, just that section of the system. Still open the Electrum, because the Electrum is worse than the Premium Electrum. I should have opened that first, really, but there we are. We did get a board out of that last pack, though, despite the fact that it wasn't great. Steve says, I never knew you could take the same player again. I thought I was screwed after finishing the SBC. No. That's why this method is so good, is because you can literally take whatever player you want at the end again and again and again. If he wasn't worth anything, I would have just discarded him, but he's fine. At the moment, we've not hit anything big, but I wouldn't have expected to out of the packs that we've opened, to be fair. Small Prime Electrum. We'll do two. Oh, what? I've got another Electrum. Oh, damn. Okay, well, I'll open the Electrum next, but we've got two small Prime Electrums. Got a lot of 35k packs to open as well, and some 25ks and stuff. So, they're not the best packs in the world, but you never know. And silver packs, for me at the moment, are far more exciting to open than the rest of it, because hitting a Valladolid or a Huesca player is going to be far more beneficial to me in the long run than hitting an 85 or an 86. But, you know, I wouldn't say no. Ryan has said, try to grind. Oh, no, no dear. Try to grind for Van Dijk. Best centre-back on the game, plus with the SBCs. God damn. Plus with the SBC grind, you will have a high-rated players to keep the price down along with the players you have in your club. Plus, he is unreal. You won't regret it. I agree with you. I won't regret it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to submit. What am I doing here? I don't think he's going to be worth anything, though. No, he's 200 coins. We'll just get rid of him for discard. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to physically have enough in the club to be able to do it anyway. It's 3 87 rated teams and an 85 rated team. I could probably manage 187 and an 85 quite comfortably, but then that leaves 2 87 rated teams and not an awful lot of time to complete them. Not a bad player, but it's not Huesca, is it? So unfortunately, as much as I would love to complete that Van Dijk, genuinely, I'm not going to be able to do it. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mega packs, 2 25Ks, although they are the rare gold packs. But I've seen walkouts before from those. 3 small primes, which are decent, and then we've got the 15Ks. So let's open the 15Ks first. I am going to do all the tradable packs, and then we'll do the untradables. Oh dear, no rare. I can see this pack opening being a little bit underwhelming, to be fair. Now, we had a lot of packs to open, but unfortunately they weren't amazing packs, which I was alright with. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put those in the club to save on some space at the moment. I think that sells, though. Chris, what? No, the other way around. Centre forward to striker at the moment is selling for some reason. And there we go. Oh, hey. Those two are pretty decent. I'm happy with that. We'll pop those into the club, and then we'll whack those on the transfer list. Those Dusseldorf and that Italian League team player will come in handy again. I probably won't even sell those. I'll probably just keep them. No walkout. Can we get a board? No, well, we can get a rare gold. I'm doing very well here. Not doing very well at all. I get another Spal card though. I think I've just done Spal, which, you know, not great. Not great again either. I mean, your hope here is you hit like a hunter or something. Oh, doing it that way is an absolute nightmare. Let's do that. Pop those on the transfer list and get rid of the Real Betis badge. And there we go. Right, now we're into what I would class as the decent packs. We'll do the small prime gold packs first. It's a shame they're not small rare, but I'm alright with it. 3 rare golds. You've got a decent chance of a board at least in one of the 3. Not in the first one, unfortunately. Come on, EA. Be generous. Another Spal player. That's good. Another Atletico card there. A Palmer striker. Not bad at all. When I said to you the other day that I'm actually dropping a lot of the leagues, I opened a lot of silver packs. I went a little bit ham on bronze packs, so I went ham on the upgrades. And I got a lot of cards in the silver packs that were for like the Belgian league and the Portuguese league and things. And because they're untradable, I've kind of like reinvigorated my interest in those leagues. So even though I've said to you in previous videos, oh, I'm dropping all the lower leagues apart from the top 5, and then maybe the Saudi league and then like the odd other, I'm actually now back in for nearly every league I can be in. No board in 3 of those, which is a big disappointment to me. But as long as we don't get that many duplicates, I'm kind of happy. So I think I submitted Anderlecht yesterday. I'm back in for the Championship, the Portuguese League, etc. It's just that I packed so many decent League SBC silvers that it just felt like a waste not going for them, you know, because they just sat there doing nothing. I don't want to use them in upgrades. They're effectively like 5k players, and I can't sell them, so I might as well go for it. We'll do they'll do the rare gold packs. Of course, you do get some sexy rare golds in here now and again. Boards would be really nice though. We're lacking boards right now, so this is our first board in a while. Dan, okay, I've got this guy 9 times. I am going to need to do the Atletico SBC again. I don't know how many players I have from Atletico. I tell you what wouldn't. Oh, I didn't have it Dan. I've got him on the transfer list. I know that much. But what wouldn't go amiss is get him. I know he doesn't sell for anything, so I can just discard him. That I'll put that in the club, but we can go back through that later. What wouldn't go amiss is a Jimenez from Atletico. That would be a big pull for me. Or Lamar. Any 83 plus Atletico Madrid players would be fantastic. We're going to have 4 35k packs after this rare gold. We're not going to get a board in this. Rare gold packs are the bane of my life. They are so bad. They're almost as bad as 45k packs. Those are the real rotters of the FIFA packs. And they put the Z's on the transfer list. We've got 20 items left, and now we get into the untradables. This is where we need to hit just big rated players. I don't need expensive things. I need a high rating. I just need rating. That's all I'm looking at. This'll determine whether we should have taken tradable or not. So first 35k is a board, but it's not a walkout, which is okay as long as it's like an 84. We get Jonas 84. Happy days. I'll take it. Well, I'm gonna have to take it. I hate when people say, "Oh, I'll take it." You haven't got a choice, mate. You have to take it. So there we go. I am looking for bang on. 2 amazing players there. I told you I wanted Jimenez, and we got him. Goretzka's going to go back into Bayern. I'm not too far away from being able to do the Bundesliga again, to be honest. I think I've got 4 teams left. Bayern being one of the more expensive, and Nuremberg being the other. I've just done Celtic, so that'll do for the next time round. I'm not going to discard them, because what's the point? In fact, I can't discard any of this stuff, because again, what is the point? Duplicate-wise, this is where things get a little bit annoying, but I'm going to have to do this for every single player and hope that they are tradable. Is Cuaderdo he isn't, I don't think. So that's our first casualty of the untradables. But hey, the first pack, Jimenez and Goretzka, that's fantastic. Next up, no walkout, shame. We are going to get a board though. Don't be Jimenez. Croatian goalkeeper Subasic from Monaco. I mean, I think I've already got him. I have. We do get Consigli in there as well. A Mainz card, which is going to help us towards completing one of the only other teams we have left in the Bundesliga. And there we go. And I think I've just done an Alanya Sport, so I'm not sure that'll come in handy for me just yet. But next time round it will be something decent. It's a player pack. Hello. I don't know. I don't want the fight. I know I'm not going to get anything for it, but I just don't want the Feyenoord badge. Oh, look at all the players. I mean, it's good, right? It is good, but at the same time, it ain't good because it's going to take me ages to do this. You'd think that kit would be selling for something, but it just isn't. So here we go. Let's just pop all these in. I would just cut this out, but the chances are I'll forget that it even exists, and then it'll just be silent. So I might as well just talk absolute nonsense over the top of it and hope that we can pop everything on the... Okay, he's untradeable. He's untradeable. So I'm going to have to get rid of Mandy and Stuani, unfortunately. I could be super efficient with it and go back round and put them in an upgrade or something, but I'm not super efficient. So a 2-player pack. Okay, I was kind of hoping it would be a player pick, to be honest, but it's alright. I'm sure it would have said player pick, right? But yeah, you know, you get what I mean. You get what I'm putting down. Okay, so that wasn't great, but we did get a silver card we didn't have, and a lens. Right, so here we go. 2 35Ks, both untradeable. Give me that walkout symbol, EA Sports. No, great. It's going to be one of those days. I can't remember the last amount of walkout, but I just don't get consistent with the number of... Oh, Cancelo's decent for Juve, because I need to do them again, so that's going to save me about 7,000 coins. That's happy days right there. Anything else decent knocking about? Dennis Suarez is good because, again, I need to complete Arsenal. That's not too bad at all. Raphael, the keeper, is good because I need to complete that team. That's not bad, actually. 7 duplicates, though. That doesn't fill me with confidence. We'll pop all that in the club. Okay. Let's see if all these are tradable duplicates. I'm hoping that they are. I'm guessing that at least one of them won't be. My money has to be on the final guy because all of them have been so far. Yeah, it is. Right, okay, so we can pop all them away. That's not bad. We've got 8 spots left. We've worked that out quite well, actually. It's come down to the final pack, though, for the walkout. Come on, EA. Be generous to me. Be generous. You son of a gun. I swear they do it on purpose, and that's not even going to be a board. They've done that on purpose. They hate me. I mean, they could have at least gifted me with something because of how bad the gameplay is, not my pack luck. My pack luck isn't that bad, let's be honest. But I was kind of hoping that they would gift me somewhat, but they haven't. Let's pop all around the club. Look how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we've typed. Beautiful. If all these are tradable, that is going to, well, instantly ruined it. But if all of them were tradable, that would mean we'd have 100 slots complete on our transfer list. But I'm going to have to go through an awful lot of this to sell it. I think some of it is untradeable, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So 2 players untradeable. I'll leave those there, and we'll sort them later because I could just put. I'll use those. I might as well, right? We've sold 2 items. Not too bad. We've completed. What have we? Why have we got 11? Oh, did I? Oh, I hate it when that happens. So I'm gonna have to do that again, aren't I? Yeah, I hate it when I do that. Move. I'll pop that down, and then we'll do that, and then we'll sort items later. It's just it's obvious what I want to do. Just listen. Right. Yesterday, because I skipped it, they of course dropped. I think, was it yesterday they gave us the UCL upgrade? I think it was yesterday. I'm not doing it. It's a waste. That is so far behind the curve of what you need these days. If it was like 11 gold cards and it didn't matter if they were rare or not, then yeah, awesome, right? That would be great. I say awesome. It would still be bad, but I would maybe do a couple with the off-league golds. You need 6 rare cards. Sod that. Chances of me getting anything decent. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can get good stuff. Sure. I won't. I can't afford to do Van Dijk, and obviously I can't afford to do Sterling. Otherwise, I would do at least one of them. Barzagli they dropped yesterday as well. It's a good card, actually. High defensive, 6'2". His stamina is absolutely pathetic, but that's fine. You don't need good stamina on a centre-back. You've got very good pace, good reactions, very good composure, excellent defensive stats. Needs help heading, but you can bump that to 86, not a problem. And he has 99 jumping, 99 strength. Aggression, again, you can bump that up a little bit. It's a good card, right? My issue with this is the price. It's not stupidly overpriced. An 85 rated team and an 85 rated team, although you do need 2 informs there. It's not mental money. It's not like, oh, I'm going to have to break the bank to buy Barzagli. But if you're submitting 2 85 rated teams for Barzagli, you could submit those into an icon and be so close to completing an icon. With the extra money that those 2 informs would cost you, you could get that to an 86 rated team, there or thereabouts, and then that's an 85. So if we ascertain that that's essentially the price of an 86 rated team and an 85 rated team, that's most of an icon done. Humble Beginnings and Rising Talent doesn't count. Let's just go and find one for argument's sake, right? Obviously it would be a defender, but if I think Moore was the one floating around. Moore is actually really cheap to complete compared to someone like that. But even if you take Robert Pires, right? Robert Pires, you could do the 86 and the 85 rated team with no informs whatsoever. That's basically the price of Barzagli. The Humble Beginnings and Rising Talent doesn't cost you anything. And then all you'd have left is those 3. You'd have World Class, which essentially just costs you 2 discard informs, an 83 rated team, which is just 1 inform, and then an 84 rated team, which is 1 inform. I'm not saying you could do it all in one go, but if you're willing to pay the price of that Barzagli, you can get yourself a 92 rated icon. If you don't, okay, I'm just picking up Pires as an example. There are plenty. Schmeichel, Moore, Pires, Kluivert isn't that expensive. There's a few others in there as well that don't require icons that are relatively cheap. For me personally, having an icon in my team would be far better than having that Barzagli card in my team. And the Barzagli card is good, but it's not like great. It's not top notch. I think Nesta is one of those cards that is actually quite cheap and doesn't require. Let's go find Nesta, because it's one of those cards I actually wouldn't mind completing at some point if I ever get time. This SBC grind has come along a little bit too late in the cycle for me to be able to get everything that I want. But to be honest, Puyol isn't terrible. I'm not quite sure what the requirements are, but I mean that on paper is better than Barzagli. It probably costs a bit more than Barzagli, to be fair. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. It's an 87 rated team extra. You get there's a few informs in there as well, but I mean it's not that expensive really. But the one that really stood out to me, I think, was Nesta. I can't find him. I don't know if he still exists actually. Maybe it was back before. There's the Bobby Moore one. The Bobby Moore is 83, 84, 85, 86, and only 1 inform again in the 83 and the 84 rated teams. You could basically complete more for the price of your Barzagli. Yeah, Nesta doesn't exist anymore. That Nesta was in the old set. Well done, EA. Good job. But, you know, it is what it is. So, that's going to do it for today. I'm very disappointed with that pack opening, to be fair. We've got a few decent things that will help us out somewhat. But ultimately, I am a little bit disappointed. But hey, guess what? I've got all this stuff on the transfer list to sell. I'll get nearly, I would say, between 500 and 1,000 coins for all of it. We've got 10 pages worth of stuff there. Maybe 1 page is stuff I'd like to keep. The other 9 pages are things I want to sell. So we'll be back up to 300k, no problem. And I have already got about 10 teams in Spain that I can submit instantly. And we can submit the 50k pack into Blanc. Now we can do that more or less straight away. Just need a bit of a tinker. And we might do Rivaldo into that SBC tomorrow as well, because it'll give us a nice big boost. We'll do the La Liga packs, we'll do the 50k, we might do the 100k, and then that'll give us a nice big boost. And of course, if they start a promo tomorrow, surprise team of the season, we might be able to pack a few as well. But we'll have to wait and see for tomorrow. If you have enjoyed today's episode, though, do me a favour. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it really does help me a lot. Smack the like button, subscribe to the channel for new. Let me know what you got in your rewards in the comments, and maybe I'll read some of that in the next episode. And until then, goodbye.